up everybody? Josh, StarterRainGutterBusiness.com. Today we're going to show you how to build a custom end cap for some 6-inch half round rain gutters. So this a lot of these strange materials you just can't get end caps for, so you have to make your own, and I'm going to show you my favorite way to do that. So let's get going. Okay, so I cut a piece of coil from what I ran this gutter out of, and I use these are the factory edges here. This is a 12-inch wide piece of coil, and I cut it 7 inches wide so I can get 2 end caps out of this. I use the factory edge of the coil for the top, so it's nice and smooth and straight. And I'm basically going to use this gutter as a template. So these are tipped forward a little bit farther than normal. So what I'm going to try to do is disguise that with my end cap. So I'm going to throw this on here, cheat it up a touch in the front, and then cheat it down a hair in the back. And you can kind of throw your level on there just to see how it's looking. So something like that is level. And then I'm just going to use this gutter as a template. So I'm going to trace it onto my metal. Okay. So you can probably see there kind of, might not be able to see it in the sun, but I got my pencil line on there. Gutter's traced out. So I'm going to trim this up to where I'm going to make, I don't know, probably 1/2-inch flaps, maybe a little bit shorter than 1/2-inch flaps. So I'm trimming 1/2 inch longer than my line I traced. So you can hopefully see that line there. I have a 1/2-inch gap that I just kind of trimmed off of there. So now, since this is a curve, I'm going to cut my front lip out so it matches. And then every probably 5/8 of an inch, I'm going to make little flaps that I'm going to bend, fold inside the gutter, and that's going to be my end cap. So show you how I do it. I cut just right to the line. Stay nice and consistent with your, it's important you get a good traced line on there because you want all these to end up right on that line. I'm just cutting a bunch of little triangles out. I'll give you a close-up on this before I throw it on. I've tried a few companies that claim they make, this is just cold rolled steel, claim they make end caps for this, and they are all garbage. So this is what I've resorted to on this specific material. Takes forever compared to crimping an end cap on, but it is what it is. And we just make sure and charge them for some extra labor. Okay, so I got all my wings cut in. These are probably, I don't know, 60-degree little relief cuts right to my line all the way around. And then you focus on getting some good pressure right on that line and just bend them all in right to a 90. These are going to go inside the gutter. And then I kind of test fit it, and there's usually some more I gotta play with here, but I'm close. And then I like on custom stuff like this, I like riveting all the joints together. So I'm using little steel 1/8-inch rivets. And I try to set this in just a hair, and then I can kind of round this lip into the end cap, kind of makes them look a little better. So I just go around, since I have this set in a touch, I just kind of round all these edges into the end cap, and it kind of helps close that gap, those gaps up a little bit. And then this metal specifically comes a little bit oily, so in order to glue it, I hit it with some brake cleaner to get all that oil off of there and wipe it off with a paper towel. A little bit extra glue on these. The custom end caps have a lot, you know, those flaps aren't exactly perfectly flush with the metal inside, so they kind of create some gaps. So you want a little extra glue for that glue to settle into those gaps. So there you have custom made half round end cap for some of this weird material we're working with these days. Is what it is. Have a good day. Like, subscribe. See you on the next one.